Nintendo ruining Princess Peach? This is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a little while now, but haven't found the time to because, well, school. But now that I'm on winter break, I think now is the best time to talk about this. Now, the reason why this video even is a topic of conversation is because not too long ago, maybe like 2 months ago at this point, Nintendo basically silently changed the box art of Princess Peach Showtime, the upcoming Mario game spin-off starring Princess Peach, and the design they now have for Peach on the box art is slightly different than what it initially was, and it has people concerned about the future of this character. To be totally honest with you, this is something that I didn't even notice myself. This was something that had to be pointed out to me, and I probably would have never noticed if it hadn't been. Having said that, I'm not going to be the type of person to tell you how to feel about a specific thing or diminish your own opinion. I think we're all allowed to have opinions, even if we are very passionate about them. In other words, I am not judging you in any way, shape, or form. However, I think it's a huge stretch to think that Nintendo is ruining Princess Peach. But before I explain why I think this way, I want to understand and basically explain the argument from the opposing side, because let's be honest, I think there is a fair point to be made here once you listen to the full story. So when we go back and look at the history of Princess Peach, we know that as a character, she's not someone who has the highly documented resume of going out and saving people, or really being the hero of the story. No, she's the damsel in distress. Having said that, there are instances where Peach does play the role of the hero, even if they are very minuscule in comparison to the games that she doesn't. However, it's still worth talking about, and we'll go into a little bit more of it later. The argument for those who are in opposition of these new changes to Princess Peach's character began to fester with the release of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. By now, you probably know enough about the movie to know that Princess Peach was the one who did not get kidnapped in this movie, and it was actually Mario's brother Luigi. As I said before, this is not the first time that Peach has played the role of the hero, but there are really two big things worth noting here. First things first, we need to recognize just how impactful a movie can be for a franchise. A perfect example of this is what the MCU does, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before the year 2008, a character like Iron Man was kind of mid-level popularity among the superhero fan base. But after the release of the Iron Man movie, the dude soared in popularity, getting 2 more movies after that, and starring in Avengers. He's become a character that people really love and is extremely popular. Hopefully with that little illustration, you understand that a movie can change the trajectory of a franchise with just one installment. In other words, all it takes is one movie to change the minds and hearts of everyone who's watching about a certain character or world. And this was something that Nintendo, Illumination, and definitely Miyamoto understood. In an interview with Variety, Miyamoto had this to say about Princess Peach. As a video game, we needed to make it simple and easy to understand what the objective is, so she stayed the damsel in distress for a while. But we did have desires to make her a playable character, make her have her own story, be a more powerful princess, etc. We tried to push that further for the movie, and I think it was one of our first conversations to make her the strong, powerful princess she was always meant to be. Knowing that the Mario movie was going to have a huge impact on the franchise, this was their chance to really push a new agenda for Princess Peach, making her the strong and powerful princess she was quote-unquote always meant to be. The second thing to realize here about the Mario movie's impact was that it didn't just change Peach from being the damsel in distress into the hero role, but instead it focused on changing the fundamentals of who her character is supposed to be. Prior to the release of the movie, Princess Peach was seen as a more gentle-spirited character, someone who was more soft-spoken. However, in the movie, that narrative seems to change. She takes more of an aggressive, militant role in some people's eyes, and some even compare her to the likes of Princess Daisy, saying that Peach is literally stealing her character. These two things are really important to keep track of because it seems as if to some people, this is spilling over into the game continuity for the Mario universe. Peach's personality will be changing because of the impact of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And the reason why people believe that Princess Peach's character will be undergoing a change is because of the box art change of Princess Peach Showtime. She goes from being a lot more softer to a bit more, in some people's eyes, aggressive. And you see, this is why I think the whole thing is really stretching it. I think there was actually a legitimate argument made prior to, with the whole impact of the movie, and with Princess Peach's character being made different in there, and also Miyamoto saying they wanted to make her a more strong, powerful princess. but I really think that looking at a cover art of a game and saying this looks more like Daisy than Peach, or anything along those lines, is really stretching it. Some people have even stated that they're not going to be buying the game Princess Peach Showtime because of this box art change, because they're scared that their character that they love so much is going to be changing. Like I said, I'm not going to judge you for your opinion, but I am going to ask you to be a little bit more mindful about what you're doing. Let me pose a hypothetical scenario for you. Let's say everyone decided to boycott Princess Peach Showtime. Nintendo's first thought to that would not be, oh my gosh, they must not like the way we changed Peach. No, instead it would be, the market for Princess Peach games clearly doesn't exist anymore. Let's not make any more Princess Peach games. In all reality, it's been since 2005 we had the last Princess Peach game. I don't think Nintendo would be really that upset if they never had to make one again, just because they can go a long duration without making one in the first place. Having said that, the last thing I'm going to do is tell you to sit here and suck it up and deal with it, because that's just not the kind of person I am, and I also think, like I said before, your opinion does matter. So the best possible advice I can give to someone who is upset about the current state of Princess Peach, or just even this facial expression she's making on the box art, is just wait to reserve judgment. We don't know actually anything else about the game outside of the things we've seen in that small trailer and the box art. If you don't think that the box art really looks or feels like Princess Peach's usual self, then at least you can see that the actual in-game content itself very much still is. Even then, another way to look at this is that Nintendo has done this before with other characters they have in their arsenal. If you notice, Kirby, for most of his games, he's smiling on the Japanese box arts, but on the English ones, he's always got an angry face. They could be doing the exact same thing here with Princess Peach Showtime. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing that we can all do right now is to avoid making a mountain out of what could possibly be just a molehill. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Nintendo is ruining Princess Peach? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. And also, while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video and turn on the post notifications bell so you never miss a video from me. You guys do not want to miss what I have to say. But anyway, with all that said and done, this is Sonicsta signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?
Thank you.